Obrigado.
No, I think the analysis of the game is quite clear. I asked the team to have a performance and to deliver a performance with a front foot, and I think today was very clear. We went to press since the beginning, man-to-man all pitch as usual. We did our game with the ball. We create good situation and good moments against one team that, of course, we know how good they are. But I think we play with no fear against the big Campeão. So we did our game. I think we really wanted to win the game, and I think it was very clear who took the lead of the game. After, of course, it's never nice to concede a goal in the last ball of the game with a mistake that, of course, we could avoid. But again, mistakes is part of football. And nothing. Let's turn the page and now to prepare a very difficult game in Madeira. So our focus has to be already there.
Francesco Farioli e João Pedro Silva em direto para a RTP Notícias. Francesco, olhando para todo este clássico, um clássico nada espetacular, na minha opinião, não sei se concorda, sai daqui com frustração ou frustração a mais, olhando para aquele lance também do Francisco Moura no fim que provocou o penalti favorável ao Sporting, e se coloca depois na corrida ao título 2 ou 3 equipas, se o Benfica também está nesta corrida. Obrigado.
About this part is clear. Are 3 teams that are competing. I think the table is what the table is saying, so is very clear. On the rest, I don't know if the game was boring, as you say. I think the game was really well played. I think one team did more to win than the other, and this team was playing with a t-shirt white and blue. Because again, I see one team that went on the pitch to go to press all over, and another one that was very conservative, that decided to defend in their own half, and they did well. They did with attention, and to convince player of this level to do this type of work is not easy. So I think from my side there is nothing to there is no regret, because everything that it was in our possibilities we did it, and I'm really happy with the performance of the team. The results, of course, for how the game went, we were very close to win a really important match. We know that in the last minutes they are really good, 6 games in a row, scoring in the last minutes of the game. So it is how it is. Unfortunately, we couldn't keep the clean sheet, so we take the point and we move ahead.
Boa noite, Nuno Chaves para a CNN. O facto do Futebol Clube do Porto ter estado tão perto da vitória pode criar aqui algum tipo de frustração a nível mental para a equipa, ou não vai haver esse problema, tendo em conta que ainda naturalmente mantém uma vantagem de 4 pontos? Obrigado.
The reality, again, about the results is never completely in our control. What you can do is to deliver a performance, and I think we did it. The approach for me was fantastic. Zero fear of going to play against the 2-time champions of Portugal. So what should I ask more from the team? To win, yes, of course, but that's part of the game. We have to accept our mistake, to learn from this one, and as I say, to be already really well focalized about a game that is never easy. It wasn't easy here in Dragao. It's going to be even more difficult in Madeira. So yeah, let's move already, turn the page and to move in the next match.
Olá, Francesco, em direto para a Sport TV. O Francesco pede constantemente nas conferências de antevisão, de pré-jogo, aos adeptos que encham o estádio. Os adeptos correspondem sempre e praticamente todas as semanas ou todos de 15 em 15 dias enchem os estádios. O que é que pediu esta semana aos jogadores para fazerem em campo, frente ao Sporting, num jogo que não é decisivo, mas era importante, e se eles obedeceram àquilo que pediu, se ficou satisfeito com o jogo.
I think is every week and sometimes also 2 times per week that our supporters are doing amazing at home, away. I think in this part the connection with the fans is unbelievable. We are lucky to have them with us, but as well I think we are trying our best to give a reason to our supporters to come, to believe. I think today, if you take the picture of the first goal that we score, I think somehow all the Dragao put the ball inside, because it has been a ball that has been rebounded for 3-4 times, shoot after shoot, and the ball didn't go out from the box because everybody were there, pushing. And again, I don't know if you believe or not in energies, but for sure the push of Dragao really helped us to put that ball inside, and I think the team represents a lot the DNA of this club, and I think this is the reason why wherever we go, our supporters are with us, and helping us, chanting for 90 minutes, in reality more, because today it was already since the warm-up, and before the warm-up, the stadium and around the stadium, everything was full. So honestly, I just need to be thankful for the passion and the vibes that are sending to us.
Olá, Francisco. Miguel Torrão para a SIC e Notícias. Perde o Samu, o Kivior, o Martim também. Em que momentos fisicamente está a sua equipa? Parece também que no final da partida ficou com pouca energia.
Com pouca energia? I think.
No final.
Okay, no. In the final part, more than energy, I think it was a moment of the game where, of course, they come with everything, nothing to lose, and it was the only real moment where we had to suffer and to defend low. I think physically, honestly, we are in a very good stage. I think also today, I will see tomorrow when we will get the report, but I think we outrun them. And the feeling of winning duels has been there, as you know, and because also it was something that was very it made your pages full this week, about Kivior, why not to play, or why didn't play the first game. Kivior is coming from 2 years where didn't play that much. This season he played already almost double of the minutes that he played in the previous year. So at the end, in a season with so many matches, the management of the physical and mental energies is a key. The history of the player speaks very loud, and it's really important to respect this part. And Kivior was coming from a period of 8-9 matches where he played center back, where he played full back, so having as well a different stimulus. Hopefully nothing serious, because looks quite positive. He was okay, so I think he stops on time. About Samu, we don't know. We need to see the images that I saw from the TV channel. Are not the best one, but I wish that is nothing serious. But tomorrow we are going to assess. And for Martin, it is a problem in the feet, and also him is going to be evaluated tomorrow. So. That's all. It is how it is. In this part, I think the effort of the club to reinforce the team, to bring Moffi, to bring Fofana, and of course as well Oscar and Thiago at the beginning of the market. It was, I don't know how is the translation, but I will say lungimirante, like when you look forward and you think about the possible scenarios. I think the club again did an amazing job in taking this decision to strengthen the team and to be ready to absorb possible problems. So of course we wish nothing serious happened to someone, to our team, but I think we have the tools to move forward and to wait them to be back fully fit with the team.
Boa noite, Mr. Farioli. Hugo Moreira, o jogo. Falando precisamente nos reforços, o Fofana hoje estreou sua camisola do Futebol Clube do Porto e logo com um golo. Pergunto-lhe o que é que achou da exibição do Fofana e o que é que ele pode dar à equipa do Futebol Clube do Porto daqui para a frente. Obrigado.
About Seco, I'm not the one to discover the player that he is. He has been a couple of years ago the best player in Ligue 1. He's a leader. He's a player that combine a top physicality with a good technical skills. He's a player that in his career he had great numbers as well in terms of offensive contribution. So for sure he's going to be a key player for us to help us in our progression. As you know, we have many competitions to play and many games that needs to be played. So yes, Seco, like all the others, are here at the service of the team and at the service of the club. Everybody really committed. You saw today Rodrigo, he entered on the pitch in a different position, and he did as well. He had an important contribution today, and here is the same. We are really, all of us, all the players are really mentalized about this part. And again, now recharge the battery and to prepare the game of Sunday.
Mister, boa noite. Diogo Matos para o 0-0. Este foi o jogo 34 do Porto nesta época e em 25 deles o Mister fez substituições perto dos 60 minutos, entre os 57 e os 63 minutos. Desses 25, 13 deles houve substituições entre o Gabri Veiga e o Mora. Ainda que hoje o Mora tenha entrado mais para a ala, mas houvesse a saída de um e a entrada do outro. No último jogo disse que o Mora não entrou porque houve uma substituição ao intervalo que alterou um pouco o plano de jogo. Assim sendo, pergunto-lhe, com o jogo a decorrer, que espaço é que há para o improviso para o treinador Francesco Farioli?
I will say that if you want to go to check also the other numbers from Ajax, from Nice, from Alanya and from Karagümrük, quite often the offensive midfielders are going to be a substitution, because for the style that we play, we need legs, we need freshness, physical and mental. So in this part is my strategy or the way that I see the things. Doesn't mean that Gabri or Rodrigo, they cannot play 90 minutes, but when you have the luxury to have two players of this level, I think it's important to manage both of them, to give them the right timing and the right space for everybody to express themselves. I think in the 34 games of this season, 32 times I made 5 substitutions, only 2 times I made 4. And also here, if you go in the back, I truly believe in this part, and this goes with the game, so with the picture of the game itself, but as well in the bigger picture of the game management. And I think so far, if you remove, let's say, the injuries by contact that we had, I think the injury of Kivior is one of the few that we had so far. Touch wood, but because again, goes with the management of physical and mental resources.
Olá, Mister. Arthur Quesada, TNT Esportes Brasil. Te perguntar sobre o Thiago Silva. Um pouquinho mais de um mês que ele chegou. E é claro que você já conhecia o Thiago antes, mas o que tem te surpreendido mais na relação com o Thiago Silva? Hoje começou no banco, entrou no segundo tempo com a lesão do Kivior. E se de certa forma o Porto pode ajudá-lo nesses próximos meses a voltar à seleção brasileira, que é o objetivo do Thiago, estar nesse Mundial, mesmo com a idade que tem?
Yeah, about this part, we really hope. It was something that in our first conversation, it's a dream that he has, and he's working really hard to make it happen. So hopefully we will be able to provide the right platform to convince Mr. Ancelotti to bring a player that, of course, knows very well, that is a top value on the pitch and off the pitch. Today I asked him to speak before the game. He made a speech and we left the changing room, almost all of us, with the eyes with tears. So it's a top guy, really curious. He's 41 years old, and in the meeting he's still taking notes of what we discuss. When he has some doubts, likes to speak about football, likes to come to understand more, to understand better. Tremendously humble. I don't know what we can ask more. For me as a coach, as a young coach, it's a privilege to work with a player and a human being of this level. So hopefully here like with Thiago to achieve of course our goals, and for him individually to give him the opportunity to play, to be in the squad of Brazil in the World Cup will be something that will make all of us happy and all of us really proud.
Bola na rede. Boa noite, Francesco. Rodrigo Lima, bola na rede. Hoje colocou o Rodrigo Mora a extremo esquerdo, mas com funções muito semelhantes às dos extremos habituais, muitas vezes a dar a largura. Eu gostaria de lhe perguntar se poderemos ver o Rodrigo Mora mais nessa posição e, nesse sentido, pergunto-lhe se o objetivo será privilegiar os movimentos interiores do Rodrigo ou mantê-lo aberto no corredor. Obrigado.
It was today the decision to ask to Rodrigo to help us in that position. It was related as well with the dynamic of the game, with the fact that at some point maybe I had to move him inside again, so I wanted to have him on the pitch as soon as possible, and after, according to where the game was going to be, to have this flexibility. Rodrigo is a very intelligent player. Of course with a great talent, but as well with a top game understanding and a top attitude. In that side we knew the quality of Jenny, or later when Luis entered on the pitch, so it was a game that we prepared in a very specific way, and I think we managed quite well for 97 minutes. And unfortunately, in the only moment where we concede a bit, we pay the price that cost us 2 points.
Obrigado a todos.
Obrigado.
As palavras de Francesco Farioli na sala de imprensa. Vamos aqui a uma tentativa de tradução rápida. A conferência ainda foi um pouco longa. Não me estando a queixar, estou só a contextualizar que é mais difícil, demoramos mais tempo na tradução, porque é sempre um prazer ouvirmos os treinadores, nomeadamente Francisco Farioli, a falar sobre aquilo que aconteceu no jogo, qual foi a interpretação e a ideia do jogo. Começando pela primeira resposta de Francisco Farioli, a sublinhar logo à partida que o Futebol do Porto foi uma equipa que jogou sem medo, e ficou claro que quem dominou o jogo, na opinião de Francisco Farioli, naturalmente o Futebol do Porto, dizendo também, claro, não é bom sofrer um golo no último lance do jogo, e aqui acaba por também falar sobre esse momento várias vezes. Na segunda pergunta também a perguntar se estava relançado o campeonato, se o Benfica também poderia estar novamente na corrida, se é que nunca foi Francisco Farioli, pelo menos a colocar o Benfica fora da corrida ou de qualquer corrida, mas sobre isso o técnico do Futebol do Porto a sublinhar que a classificação é clara, e a dar asas também àquilo que foi a leitura do jogo, um bom jogo para uma equipa que claramente fez mais por vencer, referindo-se ao Futebol do Porto, e neste caso deixando para a parte do Sporting uma equipa que foi focada em defender bem e que o fez de forma positiva também, porque não permitiu tantas oportunidades como o Futebol do Porto queria. Outra questão também